Welcome to the 2018 Champions League final, where I am facing Man United. For those of you that have been following the series, I won the Champions League last year, so I'm trying to defend the title. So, yeah, well, I wouldn't say I'm the favourites, but I think it's going to be quite equal. We just about finished above Man United in the end, 4 points ahead of them, finished in second place and 7 points behind Man City. Since the last video, I only played that one game against Watford in the league, which was a 3-0 victory, thanks to goals from Jelavic, Mohamed Taski and Davido. So, this is the team I've gone with to face Man United in this final. Koval's back in goal, and I've got a fully fit team. Kovacic has just come back, so he's a bit short of match fitness after being out for about 3 months, or longer, 4 months. He's been out for ages. I mean, my best player in the team by quite a distance, really, but he could prove crucial in this final. If not, then I'll just take him off and bring on someone like Ross Barkley at half time if we're struggling. I've gone with Damari up front as well instead of Ferreira, simply because he's more in form. He's been better this season. Ferreira's had various injuries and been pretty unlucky. So I think we're ready to go to the game, and I'll quickly show you the tactics I've gone with. You can pause it and see for yourself. It worked well in the last 2 games, so I'm sticking with that. I know Man United's a lot harder and it's a Champions League final, but I believe we've got a chance. Even look at that team though: Vidal, Neymar and Rooney. Vidal and Villa both in central midfield. But yeah, I think we're going to have to watch out for Neymar. And Rooney's top scorer, I think, this season, despite being about 32 years old now. He's still banging them in. And, wow, it's going to be difficult to control Neymar and Rooney. But we shall give it our best shot. Now, what shall I do for the team talk? Something to do with the fans? That worked last time, I think. 2 of them motivated. I have faith in the defence as well, and I think we'll retain the possession to start with and see how it goes from there on in. But, massive clash again. 2nd Champions League final in a row. Raphael's got injured straight away. What? Do I keep him on for a bit? I'd probably better bring him off, I don't know. That is really quite disappointing. We'll wait till the 20th minute, I think. Oh, he's on a yellow. We'll definitely bring him off now. Yellow and injured. And Nathaniel Klein. I've got no keeper on the bench, simply because the only keeper I registered was Maxim Koval. Due to I've got too many players, really. If I do another season, then I'll have to thin the squad out. But I said in the last video, and no one really said, I want you to do another series. No one really said anything. So I'm assuming it's sort of died down a bit, this series. Obviously, I've had a massive break, and I think I probably will stop at the end of this game. But I don't know. I might play on myself a bit. What's happened to Klein? He's also going to 77%. He's only just come on. Half time. It's boring. What do I say? I'll do what my assistant suggests. Well, maybe we should go slightly more attacking. Well, I don't know. I'll stick with this for now. Remember, the Champions League final last time against Real Madrid was an epic game. That was unbelievable. My tactics, I don't know how I managed it, but they were pretty sensational. So this is the first proper highlight of the game, I think. Douglas Costa. Skipping past Contral. Crosses it in. Damari. Penalty. I don't know what for, but Dede gets the yellow card. Now, come on, Leighton Baines. This is your time to be a hero. Come on. Yes, calmly places it into the corner. 1-0. There we go. We're 1-0 up in the Champions League final. And I think I might change to short passing, actually, because I did say retain possession, but I've got it on direct. I think we'll change it to short. Try and keep hold of the ball. Yeah, slow it down slightly. We don't need to be quick now. And I know, I feel a bit silly time wasting, but it's got to be done in a Champions League final. This could be a very boring game, I'm afraid, guys. But if I win the Champions League, I think you'll be happy for me. Second time in a row. The only thing we haven't won this season is the league. So that's pretty impressive. And I think I'll make another sub. Kovacic is looking nervous and a bit tired now. So I'll bring on Ross Barkley, who's had a good season. Once again. And he's in the England squad now, finally. For this upcoming World Cup. This is incredibly boring. Apologies for that. Last year's Champions League final was just insane. Can't really top that. And last sub, bring on Douglas Costa and bring on Jovetic, I think, who's been pretty decent recently. He's had a good season. He's not really an out-and-out striker because his striking attributes aren't the best, but he's good on the wing. And probably the most boring final ever is about to finish. That's if they don't score here. Crossed in, headed away by Zulu. And we've won the Champions League final in the most boring way possible with a penalty from Leighton Baines. Zulu, man of the match. So I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry it was boring, but if you want a bit more excitement, just go, and you haven't watched it before, watch my previous Champions League final. Can't remember what episode number it was, but it was against Real Madrid. And you may want to recap on my other videos if you haven't seen them all before. So yeah, incredibly boring game, but my game plan worked. Went a bit defensive and counter, and a penalty won us a game. And we are Champions League champions for the second time in a row. Not many teams done that. Have any teams done that? I don't know. 2 times in a row for Everton. And we've become a dominant European team now. Thanks to me, of course. Wondermaker Holden. Excellent stuff. Got a squeaky spacebar here. So that's basically the end of the Everton series. Well, maybe. I might do another season, see if I can win the league, but not as regular videos. Obviously, the videos haven't been regular recently, but in terms of there'll be less episodes in the season, maybe just 1 or 2. But that's if I get around to it, really. I'm just I'm revising at the moment, and I've got 1 exam, then I'm done. I've finished uni forever, so that's my life. My life news, anyway. Then hopefully getting a job and moving on. But I'll be doing more Football Manager experiments, maybe another series on FM13, and I've got another idea which hopefully could be quite funny and interesting and different from normal Football Manager videos. So thank you for watching. Sorry about the boring game, but I've won the Champions League, so you should be happy for me there. Oh, I could quickly show you the stats, the player stats. Goals wise, top scorer Damari, average rating Zulu. Koval played the most games. There you go. Happy days. So give the video a like for my victory, and just to mark the end of the series. Well, probably the end of the series. And yeah, peace guys. Good luck with everything. Until I see you next time.